Last season, we were part of something bigger than ourselves. We touched greatness. United by memories, connected by moments, this royal family stands ready to defend because we were, are, and always will be forever royal.
Kevin Love and LeBron together, I think this is the best pairing that he's had.
And leading off the day on MLB Network, the crew and MLB Central.
Hey, good morning, America. How we all doing?
Start your baseball day with an all-star lineup.
It's must-see TV.
As baseball's best players
hey, this is pretty sweet.
and biggest fans all jump on board.
You guys, I love baseball, so this is a real thrill.
Next up, MLB Central. Returns April 4th at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
The SMU 41-yard line. McMahon all the way back in his own 46, throwing for the end zone. Receivers are there, defenders are there. It is in the end zone. Who has the ball? Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Brigham Young! I don't know who caught it.
I think it was the tight end, Clay Brown.
He was there.
They've got a three-man rush. McMahon gets excellent protection, and he throws it from his own 45-yard line. This ball will end up about 5 yards deep in the end zone. There's Brown going up with the two defenders, and he outscraps him for it.
You can put it on the board. Yes. Hang a star on it, folks. A basket catch at the fence. Strike three for the Sail.
Swing and a miss.
Sox win. Sox win.
Here's Burke. 3-point game, 14 seconds.
I was actually walking home from, I went to see a movie, and I checked my game cast, and we was down, I think, 13, and the run was happening. And as I walked in the house, I seen Trey cross half and shoot the shot.
5 seconds. Fires for 3. Game is tied. He's tied.
Trey Burke, from the minute he got here, he had like this level of poise. It was pretty shocking, especially from a freshman.
Trey was one of a kind, but Derek spent time with Trey. He would come up, you know, to games and talk with Trey after the game, and Trey would give him, you know, a little piece of advice here and there.
Main thing he told me, stay committed to what you want to do and never slack. Just looking up to him and just saying, man, he's playing out his mind. You know, hopefully that can be me one day.
We got to talk to him about 212, 213 degrees, don't we? We got to really bring it. You bring it for this time right now, right? We'll be ready to play and let the chips fall where they may.
Walking in, I was mind blown. I didn't know what was going on. Coach, he's a guy that makes his own terminology. I would just hear him say some things, and I was just like, what is he talking about? A donut, a waffle? Why are we talking about breakfast out here? I didn't understand. I found myself being over passive. Yeah, I just didn't feel like myself at the beginning of the year. We had a lot like veterans on our team, and I didn't want to be the guy, you know, trying to overseer their voices. So I would just sit back and listen. Jordan was on my head, you know, constantly. It was like, we got to talk out here. You the point guard.
You're a freshman, but, you know, we're still going to look to you at times for that certain level of poise.
I knew everything that they were saying was right, but I just couldn't find it in myself to say it yet.
After the final out in the East, the action doesn't stop on MLB Network.
We're going out with a
Watch complete coverage of every game, live, coast to coast, only on MLB Tonight. Every night, only on MLB Network.
This is Being on World of X Games.
They now do not allow rental skis in the terrain park, and I always figured that it was because of Nick Gepper, because Nick rented skis one season, and the first time out he went on the terrain park and he returned the skis in pieces because he busted them on a rail. So it was shortly thereafter that there was a big sign posted in the terrain park that said no rental skis allowed.
So Nick Gepper was 15 years old when I first met him, and it was actually at a rail jam in San Jose, California. And I told his dad, you know, honestly, he doesn't have the tricks, but he's got heart. Yeah, I think that he can make it. Went to my partner. I know we don't have any kids. I know we don't have any money.
We can't write a check for $40,000 to send him to a ski academy, which is all great, but we're just not built that way.
That was when it got a little tricky. If we can get this kid to come here, then I think more kids will come. And it was all Tim Wendell, actually, who scholarshiped Nick to go to the academy.
I was so elated when I was hearing this news, you know, that my dream was going to be able to start.
Down into the final jump. Here comes a triple for Nick Gepper. That is such a new trick right there.
We're to get this airplane back in the air.
Honestly, leaving Texas was incredibly scary. I really didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had this kind of moment where, I don't know, it just all came back to me.
Once he was clear-headed enough to acknowledge the highs and the lows, the package deal that came with it, he started training again. He started showing up again. He started caring about skiing.
Nick Gepper, 4 X Games slopestyle medals to his name. He's got 3 golds. He is a fantastic skier, looked so good, so comfortable on this course in eliminations yesterday.
X Games Norway was awesome because I was just satisfied. I'm back in that happy place where just I wasn't for a while. I'm back up there. That's where I'm supposed to be.
22-year-old in his 8th X Games appearance, showing why he won 3 consecutive gold medals from 2013 through 2015.
You know, who knows, maybe I'll never want to talk about it ever again, or maybe I'll want to sort of step into sort of an active role for mental health and just awareness. But right now, that's just part of my story and just something that just happened, and that's just part of Nick.